This looks amazing. Let me get an aerial. Wow. Pure myochi and rice. Alright, now the true test. Let's do some Pajeon. Yeah, buddy. Okay. This is how you get clicks.
Godspeed.
Okay.
It's just full of ingredients. There's not much charm. It's just...
Yeah. Hello everybody, I'm Austin, and this is Eating What Is Given, the channel dedicated to exploring some of the best food experiences you can find in Korea. Be sure to subscribe to get notified of all of our exciting new content, including weekly live eating shows. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. Gacheon Daraengi is an absolutely stunning village on the southern tip of Namhae. Here, rice is king, with several terraces climbing the steep mountain terrain built by the ancestors of local residents. One such resident was famous for turning rice into makgeolli, with her unique recipe adding Yuza leaves to the brew. This was Grandma Cho Makshim, who came to the village in 1945 to escape being conscripted as a comfort woman. When word spread of her delicious makgeolli, she decided to open up a small makgeolli restaurant overlooking the sea, which is now run by her family. Courtney and I decided to get some myeolchi sambap. Myeolchi is very famous in Namhae, and we're actually at the place that makes Yuza makgeolli. We're gonna have myeolchi sambap, Yuza makgeolli, and Haemu Pajeon. They catch almost all of the guknaesan myeolchi in Namhae. That Pajeon looks so good. 와, 좋아요. 동구이. Best thing about this Haemu Pajeon is the muno is fresh in a tank. You know, usually when you get Haemu Pajeon, it's frozen. It's already sliced and frozen. And we also got myeolchi samhap, which looks like there's a lot of mushrooms. It's so good. It smells really good. Get an aerial. It looks like gat kimchi maybe, because this area is famous for that. Yeah, gat kimchi. Ooh, gosuhara, the nutty flavor. For sure. Pak kimchi. Wow. This is like big bun. Alright, I'm gonna make a myeolchi sambap wrap. You can see there's some onions, there's the myeolchi. Myeolchi samap. Myeolchi. Add some onion. Oh, I think you can like put it in here. Sambap, of course. We need rice. What should I add with it too? I'm just gonna try it just with myeolchi first. Pure myeolchi and rice. Dude, the bones are so soft, they just melt. This is kind of why you come here. This place is really famous for making Yuza makgeolli. And apparently, the founder of this restaurant was the first one to start adding Yuza leaves to her makgeolli in this little rice farming village. Cheers. Honestly, like, it's really nice. Yeah. This sounds really strange, but it's almost like Sprite or like cider.
Yeah, it's very light and
super light.
It's got the citrus flavor.
Definitely, yeah.
Really nice.
Okay. Need some kimchi.
It's so cool. I feel like there's not much. It's
Yeah.
Like
The batter, there's not much batter. It's mostly stuff. Huchu. So this has tons of mushrooms, tons of onions, and then the myeolchi. Courtney, this was a good idea. Thank you. This was Courtney's idea. Yeah.
because I remember we like came to this village, but
We never ate here. I love this banchan. I'm going crazy over this banchan. So
so many different greens too.
look at this. Look at this doenjang.
Oh, yeah, I haven't added.
Wow. The doenjang just looks so different than what I'm used to. Samjang? Maybe it's samjang actually.
It looks like I thought it was something
Like homemade samjang.
homemade.
Mmm.
It's samjang, isn't it?
No.
It tastes like samjang.
Mm. I'm gonna do. What? Are you serious? Look at this. Look at this kidney. I am gonna make the biggest bite I've ever had in my life. It's the size of my head. Seriously. This is crazy. Watch these skills. I'm gonna add donggui. Wow. I'm gonna add gochu. I don't know, maybe changyang gochu. This is gonna be a good bite. Rice. This is basically like lotus leaf. You know what I mean? Like lotus leaf rice or something. Alright. Rice. Man. I'm loving this. I'm surprised actually. I wasn't expecting it to be this good because their menu's really big. And I know it's kind of like a very famous touristy place, but everything is like homemade. You can really tell. Myeolchi, mushroom. What should I put on it? I'll put this one on. Samjang. And some pak kimchi. One more thing. We're gonna go with gat kimchi because we're in the land of gat kimchi. Here we go. It's gonna be the biggest wrap. That's okay. Here we go. Oh. Mmm. That's good. Wash it down with some makgeolli. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised about this because it does taste like a cider, like Sprite. And it has aspartame in it for sure, but I enjoy this one because it's like very refreshing. This is what you want to sip next to this Namhae, next to the ocean. It's not thick. And one thing I'm excited about is you can just kind of tell how fresh the octopus is in this Haemu Pajeon.
Fast the like elevation changes in this village. Like if you look to your right, it's a huge, giant peak, and then it just goes like down all the way down the ocean. Pretty
This is pretty good. Yeah.
Really good. And the like atmosphere and location is really nice.
I think we made a mistake by not coming here last time we were in Namhae. Dude, it's so good because the myeolchi is like spicy, and when you add the rice, it's just complemented so well. And the banchan around it is so good. Damn. I wonder if they sell this samjang. I would buy this samjang. And when you add this herb to it, it tastes so good too.
I usually don't love that.
Really?
But with this,
It works.
it works well. It complements it. Well, because it's strong. And sometimes I feel like it overpowers whatever it's with.
I see.
And I don't always want that. But with this, it's nice.
I love it when it's crispy. A, it's crispy. And B, there's just like more ingredients than...
There's like no, it's like just enough batter to
keep it together.
Keep it together.
Like with the Yuza makgeolli, I really didn't expect to enjoy this at all because I don't like sweet makgeollis. Yuza already is sweet, and I don't like aspartame in my makgeolli. I would rather just drink straight up unsweetened makgeolli. However, this is one of the few ones that actually works for me. It's carbonated. It's more like drinking a soda, like an alcoholic soda actually. Wow. Just the banchan with the rice. All you need is the rice and the banchan and you have a meal here. I wouldn't even need the myeolchi samap or the Pajeon. It is a lot of food.
We're not required to eat all I would say I would rank this number 2 for seafood. It's not chewy.
Yeah, it's like
doesn't have like a
tender.
Taste.
Sitting on the terrace, listening to the waves in the peaceful village was unlike any other eating experience I've had. We could taste Grandma Cho's traditional recipes and enjoy her incredible makgeolli. Perhaps she's out there somewhere brewing her makgeolli for God. I'm sure she's smiling down on her family, keeping her tradition alive and well in this tiny village.